Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Bianchi. We're going to look at number 2. We have to find the area of this polygon, and it's not a regular polygon, so that means we need to break it up into 2 separate shapes. What shapes might you find? You might find that we have on the bottom, we have this parallelogram, and on the top, we have a trapezoid. Now, if that's confusing to you, another option is we can break it up into this square, this triangle, and this parallelogram, but then we have 3 areas to find to add up also. So I really think it's best to find the area of the 2 separate shapes. So let's write down the formula for area of a trapezoid. I'll write it down here. The formula is area equals half of the sum of the parallel sides, which we call base 1 plus base 2, times the height. Write that down on your piece of paper. Next, we'll substitute the values. So the constants are, in this case, we have a half, but we do have to figure out what the lengths of the parallel lines are. So let's count. The parallel lines would be this line and this line right here. So if we count how long that line is, that's 1, 2, 3 going that way. And here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Substitute those values in the place of B1 and B2. So again, those values were 3 and 5. All right, now let's figure out how tall this thing is. Now remember, the height has to be perpendicular to the base. Since this happens to be a right trapezoid, this is a right angle right here, we can even use this side, but any of these lines would help us. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. The height of this is 3. All right, next we have to go ahead and add the parallel sides. So 3 plus 5 would give us 8. And then we have to multiply all this by 3. All right, so next we're going to take half of 8, which would be 4, and we have to multiply that by 3. All right, so I believe you should be able to finish that up, and you're going to come up with the area of the trapezoid. So I'm just going to leave an empty box there, but you're going to fill that in on your piece of paper. All right, so now let's talk about the shape below it. The shape right here, this is a parallelogram. The formula for area of a parallelogram is area equals base times height. Area equals, let's substitute in the values. The base, we'll use this as the base right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, the height has to be perpendicular to the base. So I already drew this line over here, and this is perpendicular to both bases. And if we count how many units that is, 1, 2, 3. So we have to multiply 5 times 3 to get the area of the bottom figure, which is a parallelogram. So you're going to finish that up, put the number that you get inside this yellow box, and you're not quite finished yet because we need the total area. You're going to take what you get in this box and add it to what you get in this box, and that will be your final answer.